Thank you very much. Well, females who have fought for their country in Iraq and Afghanistan are now fighting another enemy, unemployment when they come home. Government data shows that women coming off of military service are finding it much more difficult to find a job than women who have never served. Erin Lloyd is a former Master at Arms in the United States Navy. Former Army Staff Sergeant Maria Canales served as a finance specialist. And Megan O'Donoghue, well, she served in detainee operations in the Army National Guard. Sounds like a pretty full resume for the three of you women, right? Mm-hmm. But let me start with you, Erin, because I know that you just recently got an accounting degree at Rutgers University. What has your job search been like since November?
It's been very challenging. I feel as if I've applied to a lot of jobs. It's probably been over 30 jobs, and out of those jobs, I've been on 2 interviews. So it's been very unsuccessful so far, and I've found that the 2 interviews I did go on, they said I lacked experience. So it's very hard to put into place what else I need to be doing after I've been in the military and served and got my college education, what else I can do at this point to get a good career opportunity.
Maria, have you faced the same sort of questions about experience, and do you feel that prospective employers deem military experience as work experience?
I think that so far, for my experience, has been difficult. I've had opportunities to do internships and then to work temporarily, nothing permanent, but I think that a lot of employers feel that they might not necessarily understand all the skills that someone that has served in the military acquires. I think that also a veteran coming back home after being away, after being in a war, might feel a little bit intimidated, or that they're not really conveying the skills that they have acquired, you know, throughout their service.
Okay, so Megan, if you were to tell a prospective employer what your skills are from serving in the military, what would you say?
Definitely, you know, dedicated, hardworking, determined individuals, able to adapt to a variety of situations, whether it's military or civilian. Just because you may have deployed doesn't necessarily mean you don't still have that, you know, customer service aspect that people might be looking for, that friendly face.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just find it fascinating, because I would think that this would be such a positive to have on your resume. Everyone knows that people who serve in the military are dedicated, at least they should, and certainly disciplined. I know in your case, Megan, that you are looking at a job in corrections or security, right?
Yes.
And what have you found?
I've applied to probably a dozen security jobs, you know, where I live, even further out, different states, and always get that generated email back, you know, no thank you, we'll keep looking, reapply in X amount of days.
Erin, the stats show this, that the unemployment rate for veteran women is 13.5%. For non-veteran women, it's 8.4%. Why?
I think when we're going into interviews and we're looking for these jobs, the people that are interviewing us don't really have the perspective as far as what we do on the side in the military, the experience, what our lifestyle is like, and everything that we're offering. So I think the unemployment rate, they're looking at these college students who they've only been in the college, but they have an internship experience, 3 months, 6 months. And they're
looking at that in a better light than they are of 6 years of military experience?
Well, I think so in some cases, because they don't know how to correlate or transfer that military experience into the civilian workforce.
All right, so you want to get a job in accounting. If you were giving a sales pitch right now to a prospective employer, what would you say?
My sales pitch, the experience that I have in the military has kind of rounded me to be able to be this candidate for a job that I'm going to be dedicated, I'm going to be determined, I'm going to be a hard worker, I'm going to be the best person for the job. But because of what I've been through, my experience, my training, I've been certified in so many things, and I'm able to adapt and overcome any situation to get the job done. And that's what it's all about, is getting that job done.
All right, well, that sounds good to me. Maria, I know that are you in the process of getting your MBA, or feel the need to do that to get a job?
Both. I'm in the process of getting it, and I feel that I'm not able to market myself properly unless I have all this education. I mean, the economy is not in a proper place right now, and we're competing against, you know, professionals that have had great experiences, great work, tons of education, so I feel the need to not just have a bachelor's degree, to go ahead and excel and get an MBA so that I can market myself a little bit better. It's just difficult, you know, to try to convey all that to someone.
Well, if anyone out there has a job for these wonderful 3 women, Erin, Maria, and Megan, let us know. foxandfriends.com. We'll pass along that information. Good luck to all 3 of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.